Dude, ow. I had a hot. Oh my god, my stomach hurts so bad. Okay, it's because I'm sick. It definitely got sick. Okay. Don't worry, I'm okay though. For the most part. Like, mentally, that was fucked. That was fucked up, but you know what? Physically, I'm technically fine, so it's fine. Help me. Okay. Ah. Oh god. Anyway, let me just check if everything's working in order and we can get started. Okay, yep. And good. I'm gonna try and keep this stream like down to 2 hours, so that we can raid into Yuki when they start. But oh boy, also hi Lapis. Hi Nashi. Do I have any mod in here? No, I have to mod myself in. But thank you all for coming. So, a lot of you are new, so I'll give you a rundown of what Blight is once I transition the screen. Fuck, wait. Wee. Okay, that's a fun when I start things. So, if I minimize VTube Studio, will it still? It will. I didn't know that. I didn't know shoes could do that. That's pretty awesome. Let me just move myself down. That's too far down. Oh, that might be good actually. Ugh. Okay. Blight is my horror visual novel that I've been planning since the beginning of this year. The goal is to get it done by maybe 2026. But it's going to be... It's a horror visual novel where you actively have to try to not romance the characters, because if you do, then they will die, because it's based on Hanahaki. It's like this post-apocalyptic world where Hanahaki is like a rampant disease, and it's kind of new. So you get this like post-apocalyptic world where people are just trying to get used to the concept of it. Right now, I think we're gonna work on story planning and maybe some character design if we have time. But yeah, mostly story planning for today. My goal is to do one of these devlog streams every month. Not every month, every week. Usually on Mondays is when I try and do them, but I didn't want to stream this Monday because of the sheer amount of birthday stuff that we had going on. I was really tired after that 6-hour stream, so I was like, let me give myself a break. And coming down from that high, that was like that follower boost, that was crazy. But yeah. This is the... You can read all the descriptions here that we worked on like last stream. All of these things are like little world building tidbits. We have like stuff about the main character, the 5 love interests. Initially the idea was to have 7, but I don't know if that's like achievable with the time that I have, so we're gonna try our best. But yeah. The post-apocalyptic setting is based around Blight, which is why the game is called Blight, named after the fictional disease that I'm making. And it's sentient parasite, so not actually a disease, but it's like a parasite. This is like spoilers, by the way, so if you want to play the game, then maybe don't watch the devlog streams, obviously, because it's gonna have a lot of spoilers for the game. But yeah, if I had memberships, I would make this membership content, but I don't, so we ball. I don't think I'm nearly as followed enough to justify even having members content yet, but maybe like if I decide to open a Patreon one day or something. The disease feeds off of oxytocin and dopamine, specifically oxytocin, has learned to recognize when humans display signs of romantic love and will only prey on targets that provide sufficient hormones. So it won't feed on asexual people, actually, or aromantic people, not asexual people, but well, both. You'd have to be aroace, because I think it does feed off of sex too because of the dopamine thing. At least I think. I'm the creator. I don't think. I know. Will crawl into infected humans via the mouth and try and take over the brain as it is more. The human, as a result, will start to become crazed. Their personal or their prefrontal cortex will get messed up and they will start to become more reckless as a result of being infected. So, today I was thinking we work more about, like, the specifics of the disease and maybe about the behaviors of the love interests, when they get blight, because I wanted to explore that more. Also, as you can tell, if you are a minor, viewer discretion, this game does and will contain, like, many mature topics, such as, like, sex, like, gore, violence, etc, etc. It's a post-apocalyptic thing. I'm not looking to make it very family-friendly. Just keep that in mind. Parental discretion. If you're not okay with that stuff, also, please be wary. I don't want to trigger anyone. But yeah. Pretty not bad thing that we have going on here. I think. Let's get into it. Interesting about this, or thing about the game too, is that I've made the love interest have specific sexualities. You get to choose your the main character's sexuality in the beginning, so you don't, you know, you kind of lock yourself off of different routes if you choose to be, like, male or female and, like, specific gender. I thought it would add to the story to be able to put your own identity into it, because it is a societal commentary, as most Denpa games are. So yeah, we'll be touching upon that a lot. Anyways. I think I'm gonna bring the main character over here so that I can work on it more. The main character. So 3 different backgrounds. Meaning, the main character will have 3 different backstories that you get to choose from at the start of the game. Kind of, I got this idea from Touch Starve, by the way, and I thought it was really smart. But we'll go through those now. I think what I was thinking was, like, class backgrounds, basically. So, like, depending on, like, what the main character's status was in their life before the apocalypse. So if they were, like, a broke student, or somebody who was struggling before, or, like, if they were a rich person, then that will affect their stats and what they can do sometimes. And I feel like to get some endings, you will have to play a certain background with a certain character. Okay. See. So the first one is, like, obviously rich. What's it? High class? Upper class. My bad. For apocalypse, MC will have had a stable job given I don't know if age will be customizable, because that's a bit more tricky. So we'll just, like, assume that the MC is, like, in their early, like, legal, but in their early adulthood. So, like, 19 to like 26, depending on which background. You can headcanon different things. I'm sure that this would be possible with a 19-year-old, but the upper class background is probably more like you're thinking that it's a 26-year-old that has, like, their life together, I guess. But then again, Nepo baby background, so. Hi, Sun. How you doing? Haven't seen you here in a while. Every time I see you in this new video, yes? You like it? Am I beautiful? I think you're wearing a wedding dress. Yeah, because I'm a bride VTuber. I'm glad that it comes across, though. Yeah. I have not rebranded, but I've always been the butterfly bride boy, so I'm glad that it really comes across in the design. I tried really hard to make it look that way. Yeah. I am wife collectively to everyone apparently now. I want to say that... Ooh, so plus, like, world knowledge slash city knowledge. So, like, meaning that the options that you get, the extra dialogue options you get with this background will inform more about the city and, like, people in the city. I feel like that would be the plus of being, like, a high-class citizen in this world, you know? Exactly what male wife. His life mission to be as male wife as possible. Man, I guess so. I guess this is just the fate that I'm resigned to. So glad you're here, Velesi. I really want to get more BGM. I should pick it from that playlist that I have. I feel like low-key the hardest part of making this game is going to be making the character building system, but I think I can... I know that the creator of Our Life, one of my favorite visual novels, has added like a pronouns and customizable like character thing that they coded for Ren'Py, and has just been like, oh yeah, you can totally share this so long as you're not like charging for it. And I feel like this might be a free game, just with maybe paid DLC. I was just laying in bed ready to sleep, but because it's past 12 AM, but I'm not EP. Oh no. I hear a lot of people tell me that they fall asleep to my streams, so maybe you can do that. BGM, gotcha fam. Please from Dopa Syndrome, I don't want any copyrighted stuff. How's the gameplay gonna be? Are we gonna do sprites, pixel, or point and click, or... I want to be able to do, like, point and click, but it really depends on how much I'm willing to develop, because I'm not really fond of coding that much, but visual novel coding is more like writing a story with, like, extra dialogue based on whichever route you pick, so that's more my style. I might just stick to, like, visual novel gameplay. I do really like what, Mirage Noir is doing with their gameplay, with the point and click stuff, but I don't want to be capable of that on my own, you know, because I'm just one guy, so I think it's just going to be a visual novel for people to enjoy, especially because I'm already doing the art on my own. I was actually thinking on working on a thing for you. Oh! I would love to see anything that you make with me, even if you think it's bad, I'm sure I'll think it's good. Don't worry. There's always something good to get from, like, every artwork that you put out, even if you think that it's bad, you know? Like, just make sure it exists first. I don't know. How dare you hold this from me? Okay. I wanna say... I don't know if I should specify what job specifically. Maybe something like at a bank or at a pharmacy. If it was a pharmacy, then I can see this background being very useful because... or like some sort of medical place, because this would mean that the MC would have a little bit of medicinal knowledge with this. I know that I want definitely a background where they're a broke student. I might make the student background have, like, medicinal knowledge, though. It's difficult. Because, like, it really depends on what job they work and what thing they were studying, right? That, their knowledge came from. BandLab is great. You should try BandLab. For, like, beginners, great. The only thing is that it has a bit of latency when recording, because, it's a web site, right? So your Wi-Fi is really the thing that is carrying the recording instead of your actual desktop, I guess. Great for mixing though. Use BandLab, but you truly have to know. Yeah. There's like tons of tutorials online though, but it makes mixing really, really accessible, I feel. It's nice. Into the city. I wanna put like medical, cooking. Low-key. I could. Are they still here? Val. Oh. Where did it go? Not you. Velesi. Maneslam. Thank you for your input. Yes. Witnessing an anime moment in real time. Do you want to hop in VC with me so that we can discuss the story together? I could use it right now, especially because I kind of want to eat too while I'm doing this. Wow. Yeah, this is the person that I did my drafts with, so I'm gonna ask them to remind me. You can say no, of course. Sorry to put you on the spot on stream. Sure, I'm special. Unfortunately, you are. Okay. That is not to dox you. Okay, guys, new ship crumbs. Oh god. Oh fuck. My Discord is so loud. Hold up, let me... I don't even think I can...
Same way.
Oi. Okay.
More
Should be able
echo.
to hear you now.
Hello.
Hello. How are you doing?
I'm good. I was just making food while watching, but this is a lot more productive.
Is it? I feel like it's more productive for me than it is for you. Why is my window capture not window capturing? Ooh, I did not want to do that. Okay, I will delete that part from the VOD. Oh boy, again. Yeah. Okay. I was thinking about this. What do you think?
What I don't think.
The different backgrounds that I have here. We have the upper class background, student background. I need a third thing. I was thinking like maybe military, but maybe that's intense. This is also like stuff for me to write, so I have to know what I'm talking about a little bit.
Yeah,
I will do research, of course.
like research and shit. Yeah, I don't know. Military is interesting because it is nice to have a character who's more of a fighter, especially since like having like a stable job and like being a student are both more intellectual focused. I'm also thinking about because while it's borderline like apocalyptic, it's not with zombies. It's with throwing up flowers to seed. So like you can't really fight that physically.
No.
So I wonder how like military would help as much.
I was thinking student background, maybe be medical, and then upper class background, maybe not be medical, because if you were, like, if it was a full-on doctor, then I would have to research a lot more than I want to.
Like, if it's a student, they can get away with, like, having occasional, like, plot-saving facts, but not full-blown information.
We'll say...
Like, a doctor kind of needs to know shit.
We will say that they were, like, an undergrad student at the time of thing, doing, like, a biomedical degree or something. Or a biology. Okay.
Yeah.
Biology. The city...
Like, military is nice. Or maybe even something that's, like, in like a similar field of like search and rescue type of thing. So like it's still more like survival focused over like medical focused, but like would know like basic CPR and shit.
Yeah. Okay, I understand
like
such a... Love you, Nash. I did tell her these plans though, she's just being bitch. I love her, but she's... Okay.
I'm also trying to think, like, not just MC, but also, like, with the different characters that you have, like...
Oh, the student background, for sure, will mesh with, the non-binary Sorrel. Because... Oh wait, which one was the one that Okay, no, Clem. My bad.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Clem. I don't know what I made him... Ooh, I need to give him a background too. Okay. I didn't give them much, like, character background, more just, personality
Just
traits.
Like vibes, and
We can
then
work on that now.
you did some sketches.
Edge will help you get closer to them. Well, who would hate this type of person? I feel like Sorrel won't like somebody who's like more receptive. They're a shady personality in the first place, so.
Yeah.
I'm now on PC, Pog. Okay, Pog. We love that for you. Why does it keep doing that? I need to know.
Because it hates you.
It does hate me. Okay. Found out how to do it without doxing myself. I need to stop touching my OBS or else it does that. So I don't want to do military. VTuber background. I don't think there would be any specific benefits from being a hikikomori in this game. Except maybe like you get a... Okay. No, wait, I can work with this. Is that how you spell it? Is it with two Ks? No,
I have
this one looks more
absolutely
right.
no idea.
MC was a shut-in. I feel like... There's a word. Okay. I feel like this is fair, right?
Yeah.
Extra more touchy dialogue options that would not be possible if the MC was less socially inept.
It's like, this is the clean little bitch background.
Your good personality trait is not knowing when to shut the fuck up. Yep. You're good. I feel like a lot of love interests would like this one though. Sorrel would not like this person. Which will be fun. Which will be a fun dynamic because they're supposed to be the nice one, right? I wanted to make her Chinese, I think. I'm a realist. Chinese.
Oh yeah.
I think this guy's... who's white? Clem or Alder? It's gotta be one of them. I think Alder.
I was about to say,
You're
feel
white.
like Alder.
You're white.
Yeah, it's like the old bisexual man. Yeah, that's the white one.
In my brain, Sorrel and Clem are black, but I don't know what kind. I'm so excited to design Clem, though. He's definitely gonna have glasses. Sorry. So...
I love how, like, the designing part is just gonna be you consistently being like, yes, time to draw my type. You get glasses, and you get glasses, and you get glasses.
You know me so well. Gonna need a new nickname. I think I should give Velesi a new nickname instead. I mean, I usually call you Mana-san, so it's like...
Yeah.
a bit confusing that I'm not calling you that recently. And
I've been unmanagered, I guess.
you've been unmanagered, oh no. No, okay, I'll try my best to call you honest. Let me get my food. It's been on the table. Give me a minute.
Okay. I will entertain chat. So chat, how are we feeling about the story and the visual novel as a whole? Or is there anything you guys are excited about? Anything you guys want to add an elaboration on that you don't understand? Because like this hasn't been worked in a long while. Stop being all like, I don't care, tsundere bitch. I love you. I love you, sheepy. You are a tsundere bitch though. With love.
Oof. Oh wow, you guys had an enemies to lovers moment in the span of 5 minutes. I dig it. I'm interested in seeing how he
I'm
designs.
trying to do a speed run of every single trope possible.
It's really hard for me to design on my like computer though, because I usually do my sketches for designs on my iPad. I don't currently have a way to share my iPad screen to my computer though. I used to, but my subscription expired and I don't feel like paying for it.
Thingy. I don't know how it works, but like you like connected it and then it was like seeable.
I did, and it was lovely, but then it stopped working because my free trial expired. And I have no way of getting it back right now. It's expensive. Belle yelled at me and I locked in. I'm too weak. You really are. Tisk tisk. Oh, I need water. Okay, one more second. Go have more enemies to lovers.
God damn. Like, you would think that he would get his drink while getting his food, because that would be productive, but no. He is simply too silly for that. Really, though. Like, not... missing some brain cells, this one. All he knows are...
Guys, I can hear you.
red-haired fucks with glasses. That's all he ever thinks about.
No, it's not. I also think about... woman with glasses.
I said red-headed fucks, that is a gender-neutral term.
Oh, my bad, I didn't put my headphones on. Well, no, sometimes I think about blue-haired people with glasses. Anyway.
My other tales, I miss her a lot.
Yeah, I miss my wife. Anyways, if you're a glasses-wearing VTuber, hit me up. For unrelated reasons.
For no apparent reason.
Yeah. Okay.
Is this a silly time to mention that I wear glasses?
I can see that. I'm right here. Oh, guys. Okay, get out of my chat. Never mind. No one talk to me.
You just summoned your entire fucking chat.
Oh god. Get out of here. I don't want... Never mind, never mind. Okay.
Hey, don't worry. The good thing about being attracted to people who wear glasses is that they can't see when you're fucking flustered because they can't see.
That's only if you're... That's only if they're farsighted, stupid. Are you even farsighted? Aren't you nearsighted?
I don't know. I'm just not sighted. I cannot see.
Which one do you see better though? Like, close or distance?
It's kind of like in like the middle. Like if it's like right in front of me, I can see it. But like I've always described it of like my knowledge is I can't see like a whiteboard if I'm sitting in a classroom.
Gotcha. Neither can I.
Super far away, I can see super in front of me, but like I can't see like middle.
Gotcha.
What do you... I don't know what our ship name should be.
Velvel.
Should we just ask that?
Velvel. You're the top because I said so.
I'm everything. I'm flexible.
I'm
just
like...
not with actual flexibility. I tried to do a splits once and I cried.
Is it a she/her day today?
It is a she/her day today.
I'm always right. God.
Yes, you are.
I've not been wrong once.
I would change the model, but I forgot how to do that.
Do you want me to okay, so you go... I'll... Hold up. Let me give you a website, and then you can go and do that there. You just sign in with your Discord, and then you can change it from there. I think we made it so that it was a preset on yours, so you should be
Yeah,
able
I
to
know
do
like
it.
all the I know like both the options are there. I just don't know how to change it.
Yeah, I got you. Maybe pin this to our DMs so that you don't ever lose it
That would
again.
be smart.
Just sign in there and then you can change it. It better be. You better stop. Yeah. Which one is the green one? Alder.
Which one is the green one?
Alder. The white one.
Yes.
There to Clem.
The token white.
The token white.
My high school friend group be like.
I feel like Amma would like student back.
Okay, yes, it did work. I've switched genders.
Yay! Guys, look at the beautiful PNG that I given them.
Yeah, this beautiful specimen of myself was made by Xiliyo, obviously. It is very good. He is very talented. Please commission him. He wants more money.
Oops. Which of them is the girl with freckles? I need to kill in someone. I have not. I think there's a boy with freckles. I think
Yeah, because there was one that was like a nerdy boy.
It might be Sorrel actually. Sorrel is a question mark. Gender? Ugh. Zora, I might give freckles. And Sorrel. I might not give Clem freckles. Should definitely fix that. Girl, it's my kinks, not yours.
See, I don't think Clem should have freckles, but Clem
Me
should
neither.
have a beauty mark.
Ooh, great idea. Great idea. Moles, I understand. I'll write that down. I said it's my fetishes, not yours.
This is a self-indulgent project.
It is.
And honestly, real for that.
Mm.
Me, if I could draw.
Actually, maybe Sorrel would like. I feel like who would not like the upper class background? Thor and Alder would not, let's be real.
I forgot how to say her name, but I don't know if Red would like that either.
Zora? Up class?
Yeah.
And Sorrel. I feel who wouldn't like the student background? Ooh.
Ooh,
Actually,
also, I don't think Alder would like the student background because he's like in his 30s or almost.
oh yeah, it'd make him feel old. And also, it'd be really weird. It would be really weird, yeah. I feel like 2. Who wouldn't like? Maybe Amaryllis. We can give her a backstory about not liking doctors. She doesn't have anything that she dislikes yet. I will put and
Not liking doctors is not a great position to be in a world where you can die from falling in love.
Right? But it makes for an interesting character.
But it's good for the plot.
Exactly.
Good for the angst.
Also, because she's supposed to be the competent one, right? So... stoic and... She's an excellent shot. Also very fucked in the head, but it's internalized. I want to say, like, she has... These two are, like, loosely based off of Rey and Asuka from the Evangelion, to be honest. Oh, bye, Lapis. Have fun streaming.
Good stream.
Oh, wait, they're having... Okay, I mean, like, if you want to have me in the background, sure. You're crazy, but have fun. Sex, dead MC, dead low interest. The three choices. Yeah, let me just step back a bit.
Oh yeah, I forgot you were gonna do that.
Yeah. You're welcome. Let's see. I want to have all these different backgrounds, but I feel like the way that you'll find the kind of group that they have or the little shelter will be the same. Wherein, like, they rescue you from whatever.
Yeah, because, like, you don't want to make too many different branches in the tree of your story, because that's just a lot of work.
Yeah,
a lot of
it really is.
And, like, for your first visual novel project, like, we wanted to have love and care, but, like, also moderation.
True. Oh, also... Oh, yeah, it's totally okay if you have my stream in your stream, Lapis, but it will, I'm sure, get confusing. But yeah, have fun with your work stream. Okay. Yeah, we'll get to the starting scenario. I'm guessing, like, I'll have, like, a little tidbit being like, this is what happened to you before the apocalypse, and then it goes to, like, the starting scenario. Because it's not like a zombie apocalypse where people are just, like... I mean, there will be some people just attacking people. Because it's like a parasite, right?
Yeah.
So it's supposed to make people crazy. But it turns you into a flower monster instead of a zombie. But they're not, like, out of their minds, you know? They just kind of lose their inhibitions. So it's just like your desires kind of come out. Which, that would be scary, too. I don't want to have people, like, come in and rescue the MC, or, like, them come and rescue the MC, because that just sounds like... Meh, you know? It's been done. I see there are characters strictly available to a non-binary... Yeah. For the same gender, not only no non-binary involved. What? Sorry, I don't know what the X means. Does X mean, like, any gender? If you can read here. Yeah, there's a gay character and a lesbian character who are only available to men and women, respectively. I feel like I should make a straight character, but I don't really...
Okay.
If I had 7, I would make 2 straight characters, but I don't really feel the need to, like, social commentate on that in this game.
And also, like, Hana Hockey doesn't really give straight. Like, no offense to the straights, they're lovely and all, but they, like, it's very, very hard to find a straight couple that gives the amount of pure, painful, forbidden longing that is required for a Hana Hockey storyline.
You kind of ate with that statement, I'm not gonna lie. You're right, though.
I read a lot of fanfiction.
You made me realize that I've never read a straight Hana Hockey fanfic.
Exactly! Because they don't work as well.
They don't.
Because, like, the point of Hana Hockey is that it's unrequired love that eats you up and kills you from the inside. I'm sorry, but that is the most internalized homophobia having a queer-ass crush I've ever seen in my life. I'm sorry? Like...
Not wrong. That's for sure.
Like I said, I'm sure there's the occasional straight crush that might feel like that, possibly, but, like, not enough to warrant getting their own little special character.
I see there are gay characters with the non-binary are always included with their availability options. Are there any gay characters where non-binary isn't an option? No, because I don't want to restrict that, but it will be up to the person playing if that character is attracted to them despite them being non-binary, you know? Like, I wanna be like, or give the person the ability to present more femininely or masculinely. So like maybe at the start of the game I'll ask specifically like, are you okay with gay characters liking you? Are you okay with lesbian characters liking you? If they choose non-binary, you know? So it's like choosing non-binary is the safest option? No. Because everyone is open. I mean, if you want to put it that way, but it'll like affect the story. It's hard for me to just box it off to like men versus men and women, right? Because like with non-binary people, you have like some NBs that will choose to present more femininely and some who choose to present more masculinely. I could make it an option to like have that, but I don't know how I would specifically sense it without asking the character specifically, like, do you present more this way or that way? But in doing that, I feel like I am putting them into a box, which is the whole point of being non-binary, right? So I'll just ask, are you okay with lesbians being attracted to you? Are you okay with gay men being attracted to you? And then they can go from there. I don't... Obviously the MC is not supposed to be... I mean, you can make it a self-insert for like your immersion, but like if you want to think of being non-binary as the meta, sure. But it ties into the characters' stories, which is why I think it's important, right? There's a lot of different societal expectations on gay men versus gay women, or lesbian women who are specifically attracted to women, you know? And I would like to commentate on that and write a story about that. I mean, you're the author and it fully depends on how you see lesbianism and gayism and stuff, and who they choose to like and whatnot. If that's in your beliefs, then that's also fine. Yeah. I'll leave it up for the player to choose if they want Clem and Zora to be attracted to them as a non-binary person, because it really depends on their gender presentation and themselves. If they're comfortable with like somebody like that liking them, and I don't want to put anyone in boxes, so that's why the non-binary thing is there. Because I don't agree with gender normativity.
Fuck gender.
Not literally. Anyways. Starts off with a brief black screen explaining that you're... Ah, thank you, Sunny VTuber, for the follower. Follower? Why did I say it like that? Thank you. Sunny. Tell me if I'm pronouncing it right. Sounds good. I just really don't want to like put a non-binary person into a box. Like, what's the point of giving them an option to be non-binary and then like telling them, oh, like, are you masculine presenting or feminine presenting, and this is the character that will like you based on that? Or like
So
just
you're
boxing
saying,
them
like,
off from...
non-binary option, now what is in your pants?
Yeah, fuck gender, yeah, not literally, just fuck the concept of gender. Not literally. Or do, I think that's how femboys exist. I won't lie. Explaining the character? Just doing before the apocalypse.
I love how you keep having to say not literally, as if someone's going to go up to the concept of gender and fuck it.
Yeah.
Like, I know there's a lot of crazy shits on some Hear Me Out cakes, but I haven't seen anyone put the concept of gender on one yet, so I think we're okay.
You'd be surprised. Sunny was correct. Okay, thank you.
Like, I've seen a lot of shit. Like, people put, like, the concept of time and stuff. I just haven't seen gender yet.
By the way, if you want to be a completionist, you will have to play a character that is able to be liked by everyone. Just by the way. After you get all endings for all love... MC will start out disease. So 3, 2, maybe it'll be the true ending. It's not putting the NB into a box for me, it's more so I was thinking of the kind of lesbian woman who would only date other women and not non-binary people. Yeah, that's fair. Same for gay men. You're more oh, gotcha. Yeah, no, I don't... Sexuality is pretty fluid in this game, like, I just think that for Zora and Clem specifically, to romance them, it will be important to not be identifying as, like, the opposite sex system. Because I feel that I want to portray them... Like, a lot of their character will revolve around the fact that they are queer, you know? And their acceptance of that. If you choose the good end. Good? I don't know what to call these anymore. The death ending, technically? Like, you both die, but, like, good question mark ending. The good ending to...
Happily together in the afterlife ending.
Yeah, like, hey, you got bitches, but at what cost?
This is what happens when you fall in love ending.
Yeah, basically.
This is a metaphor for an STD, don't have sex ending.
No, that's not what that is. The good ending is... Because this is an eroge, it is gonna be... There will be a censored version, because I think I have to if I'm putting it on Steam, and then you will probably be able to download, like, the sex patches. That sounds horrible. The not safe for work patch.
Yeah, like having a censored version and then being like, you can pay for more if you want. It's like, that's some paid content there.
Yeah, I'll add in, like, the dialogue, but then allude to it in the base game, but if you buy the full one, then you can see, like, the full sex scene. I don't think it's really that necessary. It's gonna be gory and weird, but, like... If it floats your boat, you can be that. I will be paying, no! Not beating the Gooner allegations. Okay. It'll be funky avant-garde sex, I will remind you of that.
Gooner allegations.
I don't think she was either, but...
Like, she is the Gooner allegation.
She is the Gooner allegation. I got something else. Oh my god! Ban... Timeout. Sheepy is Nashi. For 2 seconds. Oh shit, I didn't know it would delete the messages. My bad, queen. I didn't know that it did that. It deleted all- No!
Are you taking away a woman's right to
Oh
speak?
my god. Okay, moving on. Our debate.
Damn.
Sorry, I didn't know it would do that. It's the first time I've timed someone out. Oh my god. Well, I did, like, the other day, but it didn't delete all your messages that time, so I'm really confused, actually. But whatever. Yeah. I really don't want, like, a thing where they save the MC, or the MC just, like... Maybe it's a safe haven that they've created? Quick, come up with, like, a funky name for their group.
Well, okay, the first thing that pops into my head is the flower fuckers.
That's horrible. We're not using that. Maybe I'll use it right now, just as a placeholder.
It would be kind of silly, though.
Oh my god. We're not... That should be an ongoing joke in the game, though. I feel like Alder would say that. He'd be like, welcome to the flower fuckers, and then everyone's like, not what we're called!
Oh my god, that should be like an Easter egg. Like at some point there's like a banner or like a jacket or something, or like a whiteboard that like says their actual name, and then there's like a list of like a couple of scratched out names underneath from when they were brainstorming on what to call themselves, and one of the options is flower fuckers.
Clearly written by Alder, yes. That'd be lovely. Imagine an ending where the character kills themselves before the MC can get too attached because they start seeing signs. I can see that for Clem, I think.
Oh yeah.
It's like, I imagine he's like the kind of overthinker. Clem and maybe Ama, because she's she's also the type to like keep everything inside, so I can see it for them. I feel like Alder, and it might be interesting to have the more destructive characters have it take it out on themselves though for their ending. I'll make their deaths interesting for sure in their like own routes, where you get the death ending for the love interest.
Where, like, the beginning of like the story has a character taking it out on MC, and then at some point when like it's not just like a hint of the possibility of feelings and it's actual feelings, they no longer want to hurt the MC and turn it inwards and stop hurting themselves instead.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. That would be really a banger character arc for Zora.
Or you could even do the opposite of like a character is like really nice to MC in the beginning, but then like as soon as MC starts showing any hint of feelings, they start being really shit towards MC because they don't want them to get the disease and are trying to be like, don't fall for me, I'm a horrible person, please go away for your own safety.
That's fun. I like that. Here, angst.
Yeah.
Uninfected people. Slash SRS, it would be fun. Slash SRS, it's the secret fourth thing, guys. The secret ending. Secret fourth thing. Love that. Provide what you can for the group.
You should have a hidden ending be something that can only be accomplished after you've played the game once, because that encourages people to play the game more.
A hidden ending that what?
A hidden ending that you can that only becomes available after you've played the game once and like done a full run through, because it encourages people to play the game more.
I want the secret fourth thing. I'm saying this is like after you get all of the, or you kind of complete the game. Maybe. Maybe. I'll think about it.
Okay.
Cause I feel like whichever route they didn't go for will motivate them to play the game more. If they like only went for one character in the beginning, right? I mean, you're kind of forced on a route, so. There has to be an ending for, like, I guess the best ending where you don't get attached to anybody and you're just kind of on your own there. But then again, it may just end up in you killing one of the love interests by accident. With the disease, because... yeah. I also want to say that they're also a bit clueless to the disease actually, like, being love-based, because I feel like the angst of discovering that will add a lot to the scenario. That'll be fun to write. Kind of crash out scene of being like, oh, we can't get close to people or else this will kill us. Cool. Second meta question, future DLC, Bill Cypher love interest. That is a good, okay. Besides the shitpost, it is a good idea to have a DLC love interest though. I might do that, especially if if the game like either takes off or if I like developing it. Maybe. Maybe one of the side characters in like the safe house. I missed the first meta question. Would you still want my help for writing stuff? Yeah. I just told Vel that I would ask her first. So this is that happening. I will ask for your help in the future, obviously. There's not 2 people at a time. But it stays mostly my ideas, you know? I can smell Vel bars. Bars in true. That's the name. Yeah, I thought you meant it as bars. We only have like 40 minutes left to stream. Why don't I hop on my drawing? Do I feel like character designing right now? Meh. Okay, we'll move on to like thinking of more backgrounds for the characters. I want get along with everybody. That's helpful. Okay. I want her to have a more... yeah, I can do that. Wow, that was a big crunch, I am so sorry. Good pizza, though. Oop. Joker persona, what are you doing here? Okay. I don't want to look them. I don't want to think she's an only child. Probably eldest daughter. On this fight. Yeah, that sounds likely. We never had a chance to come from it. I feel like this is gonna be a very big deal. Deadass. I think Alder is probably some sort of office worker. Boring job. They always said dead ass. What happened to a live ass? Ass. Guys! What is wrong with you? There's something up with your head. Oh, hi. Hi, Alan. Ass is what I come to. Hey, yo! Hey, yo! Clip that. Clip that right now. Clip that, but not because I said something embarrassing, but because you said something embarrassing. That's crazy. You come to what? Sorry, Alan, I had to bully you a little. Okay. Thanks for coming, though. Really depressed.
Hi, I'm back.
Hi.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good. I should probably move this to the middle so that you can read as I type. I worked on a bit of the backstories for the characters. I'm having a bit of trouble for Clem though. I don't know what kind of background I should give him without it being like super stereotypical of like a nerd, you know? So for Zora, has always had anger issues, probably eldest daughter. Her entire family was wiped because of the outbreak. Parents got infected, and her siblings were killed by just other people when the outbreak went on. She never had the chance to come out and be accepted before they all died. This is her biggest gripe with the situation. For more angst factor, it could be like she did come out to her parents, but they... Or like someone, but they were like, that's weird. What a bully, /J. Thanks.
But see, I like the idea of her like never coming out because then
I like it
creates,
too.
like a whole like Schrodinger effect of like what if?
Yeah.
Because like you don't know how your
I like
parents would feel
imagining...
about you, and you would know that like your family and like some of the people who are supposed to mean the most to you never got to know all of you.
I feel like that's more painful than her being spiteful towards them for never accepting her in the end too, because then that's like at least a bit of closure, right? It's like you get to hate them a little bit for not actually loving you as much as you thought they did. But she'll never know, and I think that's what will make her go a bit crazy. Okay, so for Amaryllis, probably a rich girl, only child in the past, and was some sort of an international student that studied really hard to get away from her family, took up shooting as a stress-relieving hobby, and maybe she's from like a military family? Which explains like her combat shit. I can see it too, I wrote it. Alder, the hoe, some sort of office worker or boring and dead-end job that made him want to indulge more in risky hobbies outside of work. He's never been really great at making real connections. Into parties and sex in life, because that's when he thinks old people are shallow. Has never felt his mother's embrace. I feel like this is important to add. Because the fucked up ones always have the mommy issues, yep. Clem, I don't know. Sorrel was really depressed before the whole apocalypse took place. Feels like this gave them a purpose, not actually keen on curing the disease. Even though they're the leader of the place, you know? I just thought that would be an interesting foil. What a bully. I feel like I could add more interesting stuff to Sorrel's background though.
Yeah. I want someone to be like a little crazy. Like maybe
It's
a little
Sorrel.
mad scientist vibes.
I don't know, that would be Clem, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was originally thinking that for like Clem, but now I'm thinking, oh, but Sorrel also kind of gives crazy.
Yeah, I think Sorrel's just crazy by default though, like mentally. Probably bipolar.
Oh yeah.
I
don't know. I just want to have a crazy one.
Yeah. No, they'll all be crazy at some point with the disease and stuff. All this targeting on Sorrel is crazy. I really want them to be the very, like, morally gray route, though.
See, I'm loving how your focus one is the one that's character color is white.
Yeah. Because it's the foil, right? Like, this is the person that's supposed to be the leader of the group, that's supposed to be, like, the clean, level-headed one, but they're actually, like, probably the most insane and willing to do the worst things. But then again, that is, like, the trait of a leader. Or, like, a good trait of a leader, I guess, in some scenarios. Especially in a post-apocalyptic scenario where you're forced to do a lot of things that you wouldn't want to do normally. Like, they get the job done. But I also like the idea of, like, that villain that only cares about you, and that's what Sorrel is in my mind, you know? Like, that's the villain, or like, that's the leader that will turn into a villain because they love you that much. Out of all of these people.
You lack character.
Yeah. Exactly. I don't think any of these people would let the world burn for you except for Sorrel because they're just fucking crazy. Yeah, I really don't. I feel like they all have like enough empathy in them to not do that, but Sorrel would. Because in the end, they're looking for a purpose, right? So if you give them more purpose than leading does, then I fear that you are priority to them.
Maybe Clem could be like very like logical, like is the type of person to make like a pros and cons list for everything, just like very like in his head, and so like has a hard time ever having like full
Trying to
levels
think
of
of
like authenticity because of that.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of, would you let the world burn down for anyone? Not currently. Oldest targeting... Oh wait, I read that. I don't know what kind of background would lead him to be that kind of person though, you know? Besides like the good old middle school bullying. Which probably happened to him anyways, because let's be real, he's gay and a nerd, so... Maybe... He's used to being on his feet because, like, his home situation wasn't good because of, like, his gayness.
Well, but I'm also, like, looking at the whole, like, anxious and covers it up with jokes. Wasn't Clem gonna be, like, the golden retriever one?
Yeah, I was thinking more 707 than shy.
Yeah.
I guess Amma's kind of shy, but, like, not... No, she's just more... Eh.
She's more, like, just, like, detached and dissociated than shy.
Yeah. Let's be real, a shy, cute person in this scenario would kill a lot of people, though.
Yeah.
Also, at the beginning of the game... I need to write that down so I don't forget. At the beginning of the game... People will not know that... Spreads through... direction. At start. Game. They will... spread... through, like, sex/bodily fluid. That stuff, you know?
Yeah, and that makes sense because, like, that's more of something that's familiar because there are, like, STIs that exist and that kill people. And so, especially since it's, like, a lot of times people will, like, have attraction to people, and because of that, people will be having sex sometimes. It would be, like, logical to make that conclusion, because no one would think that it would be, like, love or romantic attraction that could kill you, because it's an amazing, beautiful, great thing, and that could never kill anyone. Little did they know.
I remember saying this at some point. That was in reference to you saying, oh, gotcha. Wow, not you gassing yourself up. That's not very shy of you. That's not very shy and demure of you, I'm not gonna lie.
Not very demure, not very mindful.
No, not at all. A shy and cute person would... Piss oi. Piss oi. Who said that? I'm the piss oi. Yeah, I am. I'm the piss oi. Yeah, I am, ain't I? It's me, the piss oi. Okay. That was hard. What if I just make him a hacker with a twin brother that...
Yeah, just a red-head, glasses-wearing hacker with mommy issues and daddy issues and a twin brother that they're separated from that's like a evil murderer psychopath and like involved in a murder cult.
Oh, hell
Totally
yeah,
original
brother.
plot.
Oh, hell yeah. Oof, okay. Well, Probably wouldn't. Okay. Did I make him a gamer?
He's not a
This
gamer,
guy is just like
he's
every fetish that I've ever had in my life. This guy, he's gonna be my favorite. I know that for sure. Piss oi. Yeah, piss oi. I'm only talking to Vel now. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Ah, get fucked.
Wow, okay. Down. I see how it is. Okay.
Does Clem wear glasses? Because that's
Yes.
not in the notes. I'm like, I know that other people did, like...
This guy is just everything that I like in a man.
Or in a woman.
Yeah, I don't know. Ugh, why are you so hard to write, Clem? Jesus Christ. Hmm.
We could also just, like, come back to Clem, because if, like, we're both sitting here trying to think of things and not thinking of anything, it's probably better to just, like, take a step back.
Thank you for reminding me of that. Okay. Setting
Like,
scenario.
and I feel like as we work more on, like, plot and world building, character traits and backstories will come up more naturally.
They do. And speaking of world building, why don't we talk about the different locations in the game?
Mm.
Well, first let's start out with safe house. I'll have like a circle, and then there will be like branches in the safe house. Like different rooms slash areas in the safe house that are dedicated to like different things, like agriculture and like blah 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 blah. Oh my god, wait, that's a cute detail. I want Sora to be into gardening.
Oh, I love that.
The Gap Moe.
Yeah, because we also got to think about, like, who does what of, like, the different roles, like
Yeah.
I said, like, who's, like, in charge of that, who's, like, in charge of, like, any, like, medical supplies if that's needed, who, like, is in charge of making sure everyone has water, who's in charge of, like, actually cooking food, is anyone on cleaning duty, or does that get, like, split?
Indeed.
Or do they just not clean?
We should fucking put Alder in cleaning duty. Because I know that Amma is gonna be on defense and Sorrel's like kind of leader of the group, so...
Mm-hmm.
Alder, cleaning duty, not good at much. This probably also includes like disposing bodies.
Mm-hmm. That's the more accurate cleaning.
Yeah.
Like cleaning duty slash undertaker.
There's like basic medical knowledge.
Because I'm trying to think about like where the like secret base would like, or like the main house would be. Because like, would they still be like in the city and just like a hidden abandoned building or something, or would it be like more like that away from everything?
I'd say it's like a little warehouse outside the city a bit. Probably
Yeah,
something
like
that had
maybe
its own like electricity generator in the first place, and then they just found it.
Mhm.
Like a bit outside the city, but still.
Add on to your 707 copy paste, Clem could be the one who like discovered how to rewire the electricity and like keep that all going.
I want to say that it's Clem, but I really want to have a more focus on like biology shit, so I might give it to Sorrel.
Oh, I
Because
love
I feel like
that,
Sorrel
actually.
doesn't have a lot of prowess as leader, but like if they're the ones that, or they're the one that's engineering the whole thing, then like that's a big reason why they would be chosen, I guess.
Yeah. And also, like, since the safe house is like such like an integral part of the group, the person who's like most in charge of the safe house would make sense for being the leader.
Yeah.
Or a woman.
I read that. Has its own. Might have been a weed farm.
Look, you gotta cope one way or another.
Oh, I also really liked the thing of like Sorrel not wanting to cure the disease until they meet the MC and maybe fall for them. Because then it's like, now they want to.
Yeah. They were kind of just like, I'm in survive mode, but like I don't care enough to put all the effort in trying to find a cure.
Not
Since,
even, it's like they
a
want...
lot of other people have been doing that, and they'd just be watching it like, what's the point? Like, y'all are driving yourself crazy trying to find a cure for this thing. Especially like once they all realize that like it's about like happens through romantic attraction, they're just like, oh, just don't fall in love, easy. And then they meet MC and they're like, fuck, wait, not easy.
I think for in Sorrel's case though, it'll be more like they don't want people to find a cure because this is the first time in their life that they've had power. So they don't want that taken away. Or they've had the first time they've had a perk. My bad. Mental illness, POG. I want a square. Thing. That's great. Okay. Why is it signed by me? Automatically. I don't want that actually. Okay, never mind. That's kind of ass. Why would you make that a feature? Yeah, safe house. Okay. Oh, bitch. You're telling me I could just... Damn, that's crazy. Pass. Can this be on one side instead? I hate that. Adding bigger. Yep. Whoa.
Do you think that there would be any sort of like plumbing or anything? Because I'm just wondering about like hygiene with like, would there be like a working bathroom, or would it just be like wash yourself in the rain and go pee in the bush?
Yeah. We'll add shower just because I want to make a scene about showering. I'll put Alder in the fucking bathroom.
I'm here to ask the questions that no one ever does about post-apocalyptic scenarios.
You
One,
are.
do they have any sort of ways of washing clothes or getting new clothes when clothes get worn out? Or is it just kind of like you are wearing the same shirt for 2 months in a row and it's torn and dirty as shit? Also, did they at one point raid an old convenience store to get a bunch of pads and tampons?
Yes. They do regularly. They're near the city. I'm sure that, like, these 5 specifically, and this will be fun to write, but you'll get, like, to go out on, like, raids for this, for the city with them whenever they need new supplies. We're out of tampons. Okay, get in the truck. You know what would be funny, though? If Alder was good at sewing. Because you said that.
I kind of love that.
I kind of love that,
Or
too.
just give him all of the, like, stereotypical mom duties. Like, he does all the cleaning, and he, like, sews up any, like, tears and, like, any clothes. He's, like, the best cook out of all the group.
Oh god, the daddy issues girls are gonna love him.
No, they were already gonna love him.
They're gonna love him even more now. Honestly, I'd be fine dying with the love interest if all it took was confirming my love for them. That's sad. But yeah. It is the true ending for every one of them, so you better be okay with it.
There is no happiness in this story.
There is a little bit, it's just bittersweet.
Yeah.
Why can't we just... Yay, angst. I know, this game is peak angst. This game is just angst. I'm really showing what kind of fiction I like here. It is a denpa, which is like a genre, very, very specific genre of Japanese media where it's like, this is based on people getting controlled by radio waves. So like, just people going really, really crazy. Okay. Got the bathhouse? I don't know if it would be a bathhouse though, specifically. What kind of place do you think Alder would hang, knowing that he's like the cleaner slash... I love angst. I don't think there would be like a whole thing for the shower. I don't think somebody would hang out just in the showers, you know?
You say that, but like, given the state of like public restrooms, I feel like a lot of people just chill in there, especially if he's like a party guy.
Yeah, but he's not. That's like loser behavior here. He's just sewing in the fucking bathroom on a toilet seat? That's so sad. Maybe sometimes, but not all the time, you know?
It's like he's pathetic, but he's not that pathetic.
Maybe just like the beds. Or like whatever sleeping area they have. That makes sense to do all these things in.
The man who's in his backstory has a lot of sex, likes to hang out in the bedroom. Crazy.
Haha. I love Canva's way of doing this. This makes things so organized. I'm so happy. Greenhouse. Makeshift lab. And then we got Ama. Weapons room, obviously.
Also known as an armoury.
Fuck. Thank you. Ball. Sure, whatever. I don't care. How do you spell armory? Why is this not working? I don't care anymore. Okay. I don't know where Sorrel would hang out. Probably everywhere. There's also probably like random places that... Oh yeah, laundry room.
For armory, there's no U.
Okay, thank you. I mean, autocorrect is saying that it's not that either, though. It's saying it's with a U. I don't trust you when it comes to spelling stuff, with all due respect.
I just googled it!
Maybe I trust you with the spelling stuff. Also, I would like to remind you that we use British English.
Fuck, that's true.
Yeah, so armor has a U regularly because of the British English, so it might be right if... I don't know. I'll just keep it.
Armory is a British word.
Yeah, but when you look it up on Google, it's gonna be the American spelling. Because Google is an American invention, you know? They're British? No, we're not British. We use British English.
Oh wait, no, it says both. Okay, I'm confused now. It's both. It's stupid. I don't know.
Like I said, British English.
I can't spell anything.
British English. Just don't question it too hard. Oh, okay.
It's
Any...
confusing because it's not always British English though, because sometimes it's the American version, because fucking people-pleasing as languages is using both.
Oh my god. You're so silly. You're so silly. I just hope you know that. I hope you know how silly and goofy you are. We're crashing out over British... Oh my god. Look, you're fine. It's fine. You don't have to be distressed over it. Fucking Britain.
Fucking Britain.
Fucking Britain.
Fucking Britain.
Fucking Britain. Don't fuck Britain, please don't. Yeah, let's just chat. I think this is good for today, because I'm gonna read into Yuki's stream very, very soon once they start. If they start soon, I hope they do. I'll be stalking their Twitch. But yeah, let's chat. Make you big. Anyways, hi Mana-san, how's your day?
My day has been good. I kind of like zoned out and then realized the entire day had passed and I read fanfiction the entire time.
Just ending your stream. Wow, we're matching Lapis. 6 minutes. You're reading fanfiction today?
Yeah.
Damn.
I read, like, it's a series and they're all like 60k words. So I've read the first 3 and I have 2 more to go.
Oh damn.
I'm like middle way-ish through the 3rd one.
We ball. That's a lot. Okay. Good luck.
Yeah. I get in the zone when I'm reading, and sometimes I will just like casually finish 200k words in 12 hours, and then other times I'll take 2 weeks to read a 5-paragraph thing.
Yeah, that does sound like you, alright. Oh my gosh. What do we have on the schedule?
What about the detailing on like the underside of my hat?
Oh, the crystal detailing? Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
glad that
great.
put that there. I finished the thingy. Oh my gosh, please send. Hello? Oh, I have so many text messages to respond to. They're so great though.
Nashi asked what you plan on making the architectural and vibes based on.
Not sure yet. I feel like it'll just be like normal North America, and we'll leave it up to... I low-key do want to do American commentary, but that's like something that I'm not too familiar with. So, yeah, maybe it's just set in Canada.
Yeah.
I'd love to see your live reaction to this. Yeah, send it to me.
I wanted to have like the imagery of like the city and it was all covered in like vines and shit.
Yeah, it's very like everything will be covered in like flowers and stuff. This big overgrowth vibe. Where like it's a city but nature is taking back over, you know? That was the whole like premise of the game. But for like not necessarily answering. Okay, yeah, let's chill. I'll pop in VC later. Regardless. Huh. You're sending it to me now. Do you want me to react to it now? Yes or no? Do I have your consent to? If you want nature vibes, look up wild strawberries. Oh yeah, wild strawberry vines, yeah. No? Okay. I'll look at it later then.
We love a man who knows what consent is. In 2025? That's crazy.
You're expecting the bare minimum. Also, I'm trans. I've been there. The other joke is that I'm trans, so we've been there, done that. Unfortunate but true. Is Yuki actually streaming today, or am I tripping balls, guys?
They are.
Okay. You're usually the one that remembers this, so I'm...
Yeah, it starts at 8.
Speaking of, yeah, they're always a bit late though, let's be real.
It's also not even 8 yet.
Wild Strawberry's a manga? Oh, okay. I see you. I will, yeah. I'll check it out, thank you. Let's go over my schedule for this week though. I have 4 streams this week, 1 more than I usually do. I'm trying to ride the clout train while I still have it, you know?
You gotta lock in.
I gotta lock in really hard. Did VC hang out later? Yeah, I would love to. Hop into the server if you haven't yet, guys. So we're gonna do... This is all in EST time that I'm saying, by the way. On strawberries now. I always want strawberries. Strawberries are my second favorite. Well... Ooh, strawberries and mangoes are always contested for my favorite fruit. I'm not gonna lie, it really depends on the day and the season. Because strawberries are like super great in spring and fall. But winter and summer, they're like, eh. But mangoes are always super great in summer. They're always in season then. So real.
I'm always a strawberry person. I fucking love strawberries.
Oh yeah, like but if you gave me like the option to choose between 2, it would depend on literally the season. I would rather have neither during winter. They're both bitter. But then again, you can like spruce up strawberries with like chocolate or sugar, but I feel like you can't do that with mangoes. You can make it into like tanghulu, but that's about it. That's too much effort. Anywho, today was the Blight stream, so that's their 6 PM stream. Tomorrow we're having a 6 AM, or not a 6 AM, 8 AM stream in EST time.
6 AM would be crazy.
6 AM would be insane. I don't think I would be awake. But yeah, I'm trying to do, morning streams at the request of like some of my EU and Asian viewers. On Saturday, this is my only night stream of the week, and it's a collab stream with, yeah, and Bell. Pair being Leo. Not Leo. Yugi. Kage Yugi.
You used the wrong name for
Leave me
them
alone.
almost every single fucking time.
Hey, I don't do it as
Lord.
much as everyone else, I'm not gonna lie. I've done it like 3 times. I'm crushing out, I just...
Like, I was looking through, like, old clips that I had saved earlier from, like, a year ago, and it was almost every fucking time you said the wrong name. You're better
Dude,
now.
we're
Now
growing
it's,
as
like, every
people.
other time.
Wow, how dare you? I'm crashing out. I just want a mango. Mangoes or strawberries? I send them all to you, Karabe. Okay. Yeah. Raft, we will be playing with Yuki and Belle on Saturday at 8 p.m. So that's on the 14th. And then on Sunday, we will just be doing art commissions. Again, a morning stream at 8 a.m. because I decided that I want to force myself to be productive during the mornings now. A little insane, but sometimes it works. Also a bit insane for me to do after a night stream, but like I'll live. I love this BGM. It doesn't make me sad at all. But yeah. I'm excited for this week. I'm excited for what's to come. I'm still surprised that my posts are still getting over double-digit likes. That's crazy to me.
I mean, like, if it stays like this for X amount of time, you might just need to settle into the fact that this may be your new normal.
I don't know how to I never want it to feel normal for me, you know? Because I feel like I'll stop being happy with this. So I'm just trying to, like, take it in little by little.
Being normal is impossible nowadays. So true.
Yeah, I mean, we're in the VTubing space. I just don't want this to be, like, my expectation for what my views are. I mean, it's easy for me to say that. Like, once I get this for, like, 2 years straight, maybe it can be my new normal, you know? But, like, besides that, I've been living off of, like, one or single-digit likes and, like, views in, like, the 20s, usually. I'm used to getting no reach whatsoever. I don't want to be normal. I like being silly, and I want to find someone who vibes with that silliness. True, don't we all? I feel like there is no real normal in this society. We just kind of, like, make it up. Everyone's a bit different, you know?
We're all special and silly and goofy in our own ways.
Yeah, there's some way that you don't, like, or you stray away from the societal norm in some way, shape, or form. Everyone has their own standards when it comes to normal. True. True. But I never want this to feel like my normal. Like this, I hope it keeps feeling like a privilege for me. Because then I feel more grateful that it's happening, you know? I prefer that over getting sad if my views suddenly drop or my likes suddenly drop in number. I don't want my worth to, like, equate to a number in the first place, so I try not to do that, but it's definitely easy to feel kind of, I want to say gassed up, but, like, in a more elegant way. By big numbers like that, but I don't want it to have, like, the opposite effect on me, you know? Like, I don't want to equate my worth to numbers, but I do want to be happy for my successes. I just don't want to feel the low of crashing when the numbers go back to what it was before. Remember what I said 3 days ago? No. I mean, you said a lot 3 days ago. We had a whole, like, 30-minute conversation on stream. And then some after. That's pretty valid. I hope so. I mean, my philosophy as a VTuber is always to be more transparent than most VTubers are with their chat, because that's just the type of person I am with my friends too, and I feel like talking about these things, talking about the realness of, like, the situation that I'm in, helps a lot of people process the stuff that they go through. I've heard friends tell me that a lot, so I just want to continue being that for a bigger audience, you know? As Mana-san would say. Hold on, I'm DMing it. I will read it after stream then. Or wait, should I read it now? DM it on your other account so I don't read the other stuff that you made for me, so that I can live react to it on. Or just ping me in the Divine Devaldo server. Like, if I open your DMs, I'm gonna see what you made. I'll ping you then. Okay, okay. Honestly, I'm looking forward to where I go, but just know that no matter what, no matter where I am, I will always be your humble servant. LOL.
I have the honor to be your obedient servant.
Oh, Yuki's pushing stream a bit. I guess we gotta stream for longer. By a bit, they usually mean an hour.
Streaming. Dad isn't ready yet.
Fuck. I can't give the kids to dad, so I have to keep watching them. Damn it. Playing babysitter again. Okay. I guess we keep balling then. Kinda liking just chatting though. Maybe we'll stay doing this.
Fun.
Yeah, I'll change the category to just chatting. Reaction streamer time? Hell no. You will never find me doing reaction streams. Unless it's towards like a fan project or something, or like a birthday stuff. Then I would totally do it, but not... I'm not going on TikTok and just watching shit. That's just... so... like, why? Why would I do that? Size didn't... bruh. That was the insightful comment that you wanted to tell me, size doesn't matter? You've said so many, like... you said... I mean, the way that you said it during, like, the birthday stream was very enlightening, but... come on, bruh.
You should know that size doesn't matter, you short fuck. Respectfully.
You see the look on my face right now? This asshole.
Oh, you're so pouty! Oh, poor little baby.
This bitch. Size doesn't matter. Guys, don't repeat it. That... Nande. Why? Why? For what reason? Oh god. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna embarrass you a bit on stream here. So why did you crash out over me being called cute on Twitter?
What?
I remember messaging you, like, okay, for context, somebody decided to just quote one of my tweets, I think the cosplay tweet, with like, go check this person out, he's super cute. And I was just like, what the frick? Don't say that to me. I'll cry. And I just died. I died, and then I screenshotted it and DM'd it to Manasan instantly. I was like, crying, my heart, help, I'm dying. I need to explode. I got ads, no.
Oh, I didn't even think to dismiss that, or like, snooze that, because I thought everyone didn't get ads anymore. I'm sorry.
No, it's the sub thing.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, I crashed out because I got cuteness aggression, because you were just like so happy and giddy, and I was like, oh my goodness, I want to bite and then shake violently.
Oh yeah. Dude, oh my god.
I don't know, you being
Speaking
happy
of ships.
is very vital.
I'm not cute. I don't...
Yes, you are.
I'm taking psychological damage from this, I swear. Every time someone calls me cute, I just want to kill myself, like, actually. Just for, like, a few seconds, and then it passes.
Kill self cutely.
Oh. Okay. Whew.
Cutest member of Div2, exactly.
Yeah. Can the title go to Belle? I don't want it. Wait. I'm so glad I don't have a heart rate monitor. This would be very embarrassing if I did. Realize
Oh, you're someone there with.
I will leave this call right now, and you will never hear from me again. I promise you.
I will show up to your house.
I hate your guts. God.
I hate more.
Bitch. Sorry, I can't take that title. You take up. I thought you wanted to take that title. You DM'd me earlier, being like, "Oh, I wanna. Wait, I want to be called cute too." Like, yeah, you should take it. Take it, please. I don't want it. Like, this is like cringy Tumblr shit, guys. Come on. I'm not. Oh my god, somebody called me a cinnamon roll, but I think that's just cause I was making cinnamon rolls. Like, and I have been for the past, like, week.
No, but like... Oh, I just thought of a very bad, silly thing.
Say it.
Like, it's like, you know how, like, with cinnamon rolls, you have, like, the icing on top?
Oh.
Your veil is, like, the icing on top.
Okay. Thought you were going somewhere else with that icing. I was like,
See, the veil was my initial reaction, and then I got that reaction, and then I'm like, no, we can't say that. We're being cutesy right now. That would be a mood change.
It would be. I said I wanted to be called cute, but I can't trample on your territory, my liege. You haven't called me my liege in a while. Cinnamon rolls, cannibalism. I'm not gonna say I'm like mean and scary, because I'm not. But I'm just a guy. I'm not cute.
You know, you say that, but your model is saying other things. It's a very pretty, very cute model.
I just think it's pretty. I don't think it's cute. Well, maybe.
You say that after literally pouting earlier, as if that's not just a cute thing to do. Touch his chest is crazy.
Touch his chest? What? I didn't consent to that, so you know.
That was mad at you.
It's bare out there. I don't consent to. It is for looking, not touching. Thank you.
Like a piece of art in a museum.
Mm-hmm. He's touching his own chest.
he's
Yeah, I'm
covering up
protecting it. They told me to cover up slut, so I did. Oh my god. I used to get slut more often than cute, I'm not gonna lie.
You've entered a new era.
I've entered a new era. I've entered the cutie era. Crazy. I turn the music down, it's like overpowering me right now. Okay. Oh. Why not both? Music and thing? Only if it's like without your. Oh wait, you mean cute and sexy? I'm so glad I don't have a heart rate monitor. You can't force that shit upon me. Even if you gave me like $200 right now, I would still not get a heart rate monitor. I'd rather die. I'd rather die than have that information be exposed. I don't want people to know. That's embarrassing.
You continuously talking about a heart rate monitor is exposing you more than a heart rate monitor could.
Okay, well,
No
I'll shut up
one
then.
about your heart rate if you
Okay,
didn't keep
okay.
bringing up the heart
You know
rate
what?
monitor.
We're gonna shut up for like 30 seconds just because of what you said to me. And I'm not gonna say a word. I'm just gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet and you're gonna have to deal with the consequences of your actions. Do you understand? Okay. Are you sorry?
Yeah, you said we're just gonna be quiet as if I don't like just sitting in silence with
Fuck.
you and staring at you lovingly.
Not that.
Like, is
Get-
this a punishment? Because I'm having a great time.
Get away from me, you freak. Oh my god. You fucking cackle like a fox too. What's wrong with you? Why did that hit? Yeah, why did that have fucking splash damage? You hit the whole chat. Guys, did you feel that, Riz? Holy shit. That's one of the better ones that you've come up with. Oh my god. I felt that. Yeah, I felt that a lot. That was crazy. Oh, I'm banning you. That's it.
No! I'm sorry.
I can't tolerate you.
Being a menace.
Yeah.
Don't kick me out.
A menace, a dentist, an oral hygienic. You're awful. You're awful and you're evil, and I hate you.
Mm-hmm. I am gonna need a clip of that, by the way, for research purposes.
I'm so envious. Where is someone who flirts with me? You're gonna have to get really near and dear and queer. Do you want to tell people? If you want to get ship art, now's the time, Vel. Veli.
What?
We have to expose ourselves in our dramatic backstory.
Oh yeah, go ahead, dude. I don't care. I'm
Okay.
chilling.
This witch, bitch. I really like the way I did your hair here. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I love the braids so much.
Yeah, it's cunty. Good.
I just find it so silly that like you chose to do blonde because I literally never considered that for like the idea that I had originally.
Yeah, I don't know. I see you more as a blonde than a brunette.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Also,
brunette
it
is
makes
for
the.
other thing.
I know.
That's for the other thing. For this, like, I was always thinking like white because Arctic fox.
Me too. I thought about it for a bit, but then I was like, I don't know if it comes across as well as the blonde, because like yellow and purple are contrasting color, or like complementary, not contrasting. So I feel like it made it pop. I'm gonna eat Xilio's art. Thank you.
Like it's accurate. It works. It's just
Yeah.
like not very foxy.
Yeah. We should definitely go some. I'll redesign it at some point. Well, I'm giving you your new thing, so. Sharing is caring. Some of that talent. Oh, dude, it is not. Well, maybe it's a bit talent because I do recognize that I'm a bit better at like studying art than others. I'm a bit faster at it, but most of it is just like 10 years slaving away. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't do much things out of like watching anime and drawing and like VTuber stuff, just because I have no like interest in it. So literally, like most of my life is just art and focusing my time on art. So that's the only reason why I'm super good at it. Just the time investment. It's sad. Like I'm interested in literally nothing else. So it's like I got this one track mind, and if this doesn't work out, I don't really have any other like aspirations or dreams or anything. It's very like, let's put all these eggs in one basket. It's the benefit of
But,
like, yeah.
There's some pretty good eggs.
There are some pretty good eggs.
It's better to have like only one thing, but it's a thing that you really truly care about and are actually really good at and can invest so much energy in and not get sick of it.
Oh, true.
Than to just like have a bunch of like tinier eggs that you throw around, but like you're not really sure if it's gonna end up amounting to anything.
I don't want to hear that, Kairabe. I haven't heard your voice, but I'm sure you can sing. Shut up. But you need to. I want to hear your voice, by the way. So bad. I'm so curious. I want to hear the singing clips, please. Please and thank you. Nah. How dare. How. You hate me. How dare you. How dare you.
I'm just imagining them doing it and like a little like fucking finger wave with like a nah.
It's bad. Okay, first of all, don't be intimidated by me at all, because I know how it feels to be intimidated by somebody that you consider like a quote-unquote better singer than you. Just realize that I had like professional training for like 2 years. Long time ago, but I still keep those lessons with me, like, and that helped my vocals improve a lot. So like I'm also just not one to judge because I've been in that scenario. Like, I grew up with two best friends who were both, like, very, very musically inclined, and oh my god, comparing myself to them really killed my musical drive, and I'm only recovering it now. And that was, like, what, almost 10 years ago? Yeah. So don't be intimidated by me, please. I just love food. I just love all kinds of voices, all kinds of singing. I'm not the type that's gonna, like, point out shit if you don't want me to, either, so.
And just to add on to that, as someone who isn't a great singer, it's, for me at least, more about the performance, because like, you can have the most beautiful voice to ever exist, but if you're just singing and not putting any emotion or performance behind it, it's not as entertaining as someone who isn't as good of a singer, but like, is having fun with it and putting on a character with it and showing you a story instead of just telling you a story, you know?
No, that's so true, because my best friend, who I argue was like the most musically inclined, had no idea how to express his emotions through his song, and I would always tell him that, like, it felt like his performances were lacking something because of that. So yeah, it's about the, like, thought behind it too. You can really tell when somebody's just belting their heart out, you know? Instead of just focusing on the technical aspects. That's not what being a good singer is all about. Sure, it helps, but like, the emotion behind matters so much too. Anyways, Kaidabe, Lapis is confirming that your voice is beautiful. I gotta hear it. I gotta hear this. I gotta hear this otherworldly thing. I'm sure I'll be impressed by it no matter what though, just because of all the intrigue. Okay, I'll wait patiently until the cover is done. I'm sure it'll be lovely though. Oh my gosh. Where were we? Before the singing tidbit. I'm too ESL to speak normally. Bruh, your English is so good. I get text is like a bit different than talking, but still, your English is already like flawless.
As someone whose only language is English, it's great, don't worry about it. English is fucking stupid.
Yeah. Also, a lot of English speakers find accents cute, even if you have one, so you know. I can text, but talking, hell nah. Okay, well, fair enough. With your own comfort. But one day, I would love to hear you singing, or at least speaking, you know? That would be nice. For little old me. You know... Just cause, you know, as a treat, maybe. Your accent? No, I'm sure it's not. Dude, you're European, right? Like, I have not heard a single bad-sounding European accent. There is no pressure. But, like, a little bit of pressure. Because I'm curious, but, you know. And it's really heavy. Bruh. Dude, can I talk about, like, Hatsune for a second? Because I love their, like, Russian accent. It's so nice. It's so pleasing on the ears. You have a heavy Russian... Nailed it! Dude, I love Russian accents! I love Russian accents. Try to use Vel's lesson so my brain will recover. Ah. You have, like, a little bit of a Dutch accent, Lapis, but it's, like, charming, you know? It's during some words. I'll point them out to you. Like, not a thing to be... No. Why do people find accents embarrassing? I don't understand. Cause, like, most... At least, like, North American English speakers are, like, so charmed by accents. I'm gonna keep being delusional? Okay. It's like your intonation. You pronounce things a bit more clearly than a normal English speaker would, you know? Or not a normal, but, like, at least an American person would. I find accents very attractive. Cool, yeah. No, most people find accents attractive, I think. Right, Val? Right, Veli? Exactly. Exactly. So...
It's also just an interesting factor. Anything that's different from you is automatically categorized into interesting because it's something that you're not used to.
True.
So the reason why so many, like, Westerners find any accent that is not Western attractive or cool or just exciting is because it's different.
Yeah. Also, Kairabe, yeah, it's definitely because you just...
Canadian accent is boring as fuck.
It is.
Humble opinion.
It's just because it's so widespread. If it wasn't, then I feel like it wouldn't be, but...
Yeah.
Okay,
And,
never
like,
mind.
sure,
Besides the
there are,
southern
like,
accent.
dialects depending on, like, certain areas, but they're all so relatively similar that it doesn't hit the same.
Yeah, than hearing, like, somebody from Europe's accent or somebody from Asia's accent. Yeah, Kairabe, it is probably just because you hate yourself. Come on. Have a bit of self-confidence. That's what I'm learning this week. You gotta gas yourself up a bit. For you guys. I will never admit to liking the southern accent. Not the heartbroken.
For me, it very much just depends on the sentences, because in some ways, southern accents are very cute and charming, and in other ways, I can only think of a whole bunch of memes and I just laugh to myself. So it really just depends on, like, the tone and in what context a southern accent is being used.
Shut up. Shut up, Nash. Okay.
You're getting exposed.
Yep. Yep. Anyways, dude, there's some cause you do like the specific Southern Belle accent, and I feel like that's the best one. You know? It's just charming. Charming in a weird, elegant way, but also like in a Southern elegant way? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. I am gay. You already knew that though.
Oh my god, congratulations!
Wow, during Pride
Pride.
Month. Okay. I will always no. Okay, that's not what I meant. I didn't want you to do that. That. I give you a fucking centimeter and you take a mile. Like, come on. Work found in kitchen. Thanks, guys. Southern Belle. Ah ha 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 ha. You're so funny. Oh my god. Ha 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 ha.
I know, I am simply just the most hilarious person to ever grace this earth. I know. It's a hard weight to bury, but I hold it with pride.
Okay.
I don't even know what that sentence was.
You're
As
so
it was talking, I was like,
ridiculous.
this is not proper English.
It's
I
not.
have messed up a metaphor somewhere.
It's
but
so
I'm just gonna keep
fine.
going.
Well, you're lucky you can defeat me or else I would go off on you. Yeah. Wait, how can she defeat you? What is... Okay, moving on. We were talking about something earlier. I cannot remember what it was.
We were talking about shipping and like.
Oh, yeah. Oh shit. Guys, did you know we had a very, like, homoerotic play that we wrote together? This is my lore of the day. I used to be a playwright at some point. And by extension, Velesi was too. Because we wrote...
I'm a drama kid.
Yeah, we were both theater kids. That's how we met. We wrote a play together, and we're lucky enough to get that play produced. So we went on to direct the play and write it together. Oh my god, I would not have survived that if it wasn't for her, I'm not gonna lie. That shit was... It was amazing. It was such a great and fun experience to be able to lead a team like that, and like put together a production as an artist. But holy shit, it was a lot of just... like...
It was a lot of work, it
work.
was a lot of stress, it was a lot of responsibility.
Yeah.
And we got like the best end of the deal because we worked so well together and we could balance tasks so well.
We really
And
did.
we also had like a very dedicated crew, as opposed to some other people who like didn't have that, who like either didn't work well together or like had way too big of an idea for what they were trying to do, or like
I think we had way too big of an idea for what we wanted to do.
Our idea
Let's be
was
real.
really big, but we were dedicated enough to make it work.
Not only that, like, I'm sure everyone was dedicated enough, but we actually work well together, unlike some of the other people that were...
Like a big thing.
Yeah, it was a lot of that. Like, Oof, you're right, we're very sun and moon dynamic. Oh my god, it's so bad. I am very much the person that will, like, come up with the ideas, and then she's the one that will pick up the pieces for me when I need it. And that is how we work together, at least. It's very convenient for, like, playwriting and stuff like this, which is why she's my manager. But yeah.
Because I can organize shit.
Yeah, she's the organization one, and I'm the one that will come up with the wacky, crazy ideas. But I am very messy, so I always need someone to pick up my pieces. Happy that it ended up this way, though. Oh my god. Can't believe you've been believing in me since we first met, and I first told you that I was a VTuber. This is crazy.
I can't believe how much you've gotten me into VTubers.
Me
because
too.
of my production,
I
and
did
now
not.
I do it on my own, and I'm sending you shit about VTubers because I get excited about it.
I did not think that you would ever get to that point. I thought it would be like I'm just gonna tell you about this thing, and you're gonna remember that I like it, but you're not gonna like it yourself. But then you were like, hyperfixation, go burr.
I just love how it was so long of like you like showing me different VTubers and me being like, oh that's nice, oh that's cool, and then you show me one purple motherfucker and I'm like hyper fixated.
I need to send you a picture, by the way. I'll send you it later after stream. Proud of everyone here for being amazing and strong and having improved so much and gotten where they are now. Me too. Me too. That's all I could ever wish for. I hope... Oh yeah, one of my obscure VTuber goals, along with the... I was in VC on the Divine Devalo like earlier, and I was telling them my very obscure VTuber goals that you already know about. AKA, like, referencing a fanfiction on stream, and then watching the fanfiction author freak out on their Twitter, getting yaoi art of myself, shit like that. You already know. But on top of that, like, a bigger, better goal that I have is to just, kind of watch my fan base grow along with me. So, like, it makes me happy when you guys say, like, oh, I achieved this today, or like, oh, I was able to do this, or I was inspired to do this by you. That made me really happy to hear on my birthday stream. I got a lot of those from, like, just the people that came and talked to me. Made me so happy. That's all I could ask for. What am I, chopped liver? Yeah, what are we, Nash? How dare? Talk to me more. She's so... She's so
Bitch, I
clingy.
can only talk to like 1 or 2 people at a time, okay? I'm sorry. I cannot handle, like, talking to multiple people.
As a fan slash viewer slash friend slash fellow VTuber, I'd like to keep going around along with you. That means a lot, Lapis. I'm glad. I want to grow with you, but also separately from you. Of course, of course. I'll always be here to, like, make you guys chase your own dreams. You're not me. You're not me. You're not gonna be the... I'm sure that I'm, like, one of the only people in this world that's actually just really fucking obsessed with VTubers for some reason. But, like, I found my passion, you will find yours, and I will cheer you on vicariously, even if I don't know anything about the path that you're going on. I just want you to go forward, you know? I'll pull you forward with me, in whichever direction. I hope. I hope. I pray. Elizabeth. Take it at your own pace, always. Never rush yourselves. Never try to keep up with others. Also true. Do not compare yourself. It is a waste of time. I learned that the hard way. Only compare yourself to yesterday, really. But even then, like, it's okay to not do that either. Just take it step by step and enjoy the process of living and learning, because that's what it's all about. Like Sonic.
Oh. See, I was about to say, damn, wise Leo, and then you pull out the, like Sonic.
Live and learn. Like I said, whenever I hear the words live and learn together, or whenever I say them out loud, I always think of the Sonic song. So I just say, like Sonic. I'm stupid. I'm stupid and I say too many sappy things, so I need to diffuse it somehow, right? If you compare yourself to your skills or talent, at least make sure it's healthy way and not in a way of self-deprecation. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, just think of how you've improved from yesterday instead of, like, what you lost. Life gets really sad when you take yourself too seriously. Disappointing when you compare yourself with others, man. Yeah, it really is. Just don't. I know that's hard to say. It's a lot harder to do than it is to say, but, like, and it's forever a journey with me too. Like, I'm always comparing myself to others, but I feel like what helps me a lot is recognizing that those thoughts aren't necessarily, like, my conscious minds, and they're more just, like, intrusive thoughts, labeling them as that, and then putting them away. At least, as a very, like, as somebody who struggles a lot with mental illness and mental health, like, that helps a lot. Like, labeling my depressive thoughts and being like, these are depressive thoughts, and they aren't what I would think consciously. And being able to, like, put that aside and be like, okay. We're gonna try not to focus on this because this is not how I want to think. Instead of letting myself fester in those feelings. Even if they're there, like, I still want to be aware. Therapy stream when? Therapy stream now! Therapy stream every day. Every Zatsudan is an aftercare chat. Just aftercare on life, because fuck, we need it.
Honestly, we should normalize aftercare more for everything and not just for intensive BDSM sex because it's so fucking important.
I think that's just your autistic ass talking, but yeah. It is nice to be able to just have a dedicated amount of time to unwind from something. We call that sleeping though, usually, you know?
Yeah.
Another collab idea. That'd be funny. I'm a master of aftercare. You've had sex? So valid,
You
Velvel.
get bitches? Question mark?
What is therapy? Is it tasty? Kind of it. Oh, you mentally ill motherfuckers, I love you to death. But God, you worry me. Has Yuki started their goddamn stream yet? Nope.
No.
Delayed by a bit, and it's usually like 2 hours.
It's gonna be a 2-hour just chatting stream.
Oh my god. I could go longer if I had just with chatters, I'm not gonna lie. We're your mentally ill motherfuckers, god damn it. Well, like streamer, like streamer, like chat. The saying is never untrue. And I can say I barely reach you and your heart. Da-da-da-da-da. I feel like the butterfly. Read my message, very important context. Oh my god. You really gotta stop telling me to check DMs during stream.
Is it that you can give aftercare without going all the way?
Oh. Girl. Don't tell people that on main. That's crazy. Not acknowledging that. No, okay. No. Shut your mouth. Did I time you out again? I'm joking. But yeah. Let's be a bit conscious here. This is a public area. It's basically like you scream that in a public area. Just think of it like that, you know? Grabs you, throws you across the room. Die. Hydrate. Why can't you just tell me that? You're in a VC with me.
See, I thought about that, but then I'm like, the dream would be more extra though.
Master check.
Also, this is
Thank
very
you.
random, but
sitting
I'm
straight.
loving how the butterfly from your background is just right on top of my ear.
Oh! Wait, that's so
That is
perfect. I love that. That's cute.
Yeah.
I didn't mean that. I love that. Ah. A little piece of me with you. Oh, I also hope that one day I will get famous enough that whenever people see cabbage white butterflies, they just automatically associate them with me. I've had a few friends say that they associate me with bells because in real life, like for all of my high school years, I carried around like a bell that was just on my bag. It was like a warding bell from Modal Zushi, like just a small like twinkly sounding bell, you know, like one of those circle ones, and I just had it on my bag. So whenever people heard like a bell coming, they would think it's like, oh, that's him.
It's like a cat with a bell collar.
Yeah, that's what people would say to me. Like, you sound like a cat. I think the
Yeah.
worst moment of that was my dad telling me multiple times and then forgetting that I sounded like his dead cat. And I woke him up because he thought that she was just walking around. And I was like, nope, it's just me, Dad. I think I'd crash out if I heard that bell all day. It's like a twinkly sounding bell. It's not like loud. Here comes the boy. That's how, yeah. Para said that to me way more times than I think.
It's very much like, see, it gives like
That's already
cat
what you
bell,
do?
but
I'm
it
glad.
also kind of just gives like you are of the Fae because it's like a twinkly little bell, not
Yeah.
like an obnoxious bell.
It broke
No.
recently, I'm so sad. I think I'll order another one though. Yeah, I know where to get them. Like, the store that I got it from is still open, so I want to get a new one. The bottom half, like, fell off. It's weird. So I'll just get a new one. So sad that during, I don't know, you haven't seen a single butterfly yet? Too many golden dude, me too! Usually I see so many butterfly, like cabbage whites around this time of year, but I haven't seen a single one. I wonder if it's because of like the... Oh, well, it's been storming here a lot too for me. So probably that. But I hope to see them soon. It always makes my day whenever I see a cabbage white butterfly. It's how I know that I feel like I'm going on the right path in my life, you know? I've seen a lot already the past few months. Oh, good. Okay. I feel like whenever I see them, it's always a sign of good luck, so I hope that extends to you guys as well. Global warming is fun. Yeah. Oh, it makes me sad. I really love bugs and animals and stuff, so it's like, eh. You can see the effect that it has on everything. So Xiliyo is also a sign of good luck. I don't know, I hope so. I do hope so.
I would say so.
Yuki's finally streaming now, but I'll wait until they end their starting stream soon. For me to actually raid so that they get the most amount of viewer retention. You started off. They open their screen with their endings, with their ending overlay. Oh no. Oh, stretch. Okay. Ever since first meeting you, lots of things have been going great for me. I hope so. Maybe it is a sign of good luck. I don't know. You just now saw that stretch. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just checked my activity feed. Good lord. Hi, Kuchan. He's blind, it's okay. I'm a little bit. I need glasses. I don't have them. I never have them on during stream because it messes up my model's tracking, but maybe in the future you'll get to see them. You know what I mean? Be happy. What are you doing here? Also stay, because we're gonna raid into Yuki once they actually start their stream. I'm just waiting for them to switch screens. Who, me? Yeah, little you. How you doing? You're waiting for it? Yeah, I'm waiting for that to start too. Bah! Alert on stream! They started off with their stupid ending screen. I was like, what the heck is this? Although their sponsorship is there, so that's nice. I swear they have a separate starting soon screen. It's not see you soon, right? See you soon is the ending one. That one time for Kui's birthday that Xiliyo came up to me and another person to tell us to follow him. Oh yeah, that was you guys. It was you and Yunmir. I just told you guys, hey! My guy's almost at, like, what? You're almost at your goal, so I was like, oh, can you guys, like, follow this guy so that it can make him happy? And then Yunmi randomly donated a hundo, and I was like, oh, job. That's their starting screen? Okay, I'm stupid. Oh, okay, they're online now. We're gonna raid. Thanks, guys, for coming. I need to pull up my intro. I haven't memorized it yet. Or my outro. Oh, where is it?
Thank you for coming, everyone.
Yeah. Hope you guys had fun. Even though half of it was just Satsu. Let's say thank you. Where is it? Where is it? I forgot. Okay. Wherever you are out there in the world, I believe in you. Try your best today, drink some water, and that's enough. Bye-bye for now. I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, we're gonna raid my father, Kageyuki. Give them lots of love. Or else I will destroy you and everything that you love. Just so you know. They deserve all the love in the world. Okay. Oh, and also, if you haven't checked their Twitter, they're doing a ranking stream of people's PNGs. So if you guys want to drop those in their Twitter, it'll be linked in the Divine Devalo somewhere. I think it is already in the announcements. But yeah, like drop your links to them and they'll review you live on stream for like your avatar. Yeah. Anyways, see you guys in tomorrow. Tomorrow at 8 a.m. Yep. Okay, for Persona 5s. Bye bye. Good tidings and good blessings. Bye bye. Bye. I'll see you guys soon. Dun, dun, dun. Da, da, da.